Hello there, YouTubers, to another Nanatsu no Taizai review. Now, for this chapter, we're going to be reviewing chapter 176. Now, holy snap. It was beautiful. This chapter was so beautiful. I loved every single moment of this chapter. Like, from the previous chapters that we've been reading so far, Meliodas looks like he actually can't take down the Ten Commandments. He looks like he's actually having trouble facing off against each and every one. I mean, Estrosza actually came in and like obliterated Meliodas' full counter strike right there. I was mind blown at the fact that I can't believe that that Meliodas' ultimate attack so far in the series has been annihilated. Now, thanks to, I would say, Gilfrost's impending time, we actually see at the end of the chapter that yes, Bon is here. Bon is actually joining the battlefield, and yes, I'm actually excited for the next chapter because of the fact that Bon is actually gonna help Meliodas take down others. I'm hoping at the same time as well that the other 7 sins are actually going to finally join in the other battle as well, because of the fact that so far in this I would say this little tournament arc, none of them are actually putting their full might against it. Besides of course King, attacking and using his full form of his Chastio and everything. But other than that, I'm actually glad that Bon actually came in and is gonna start to help out Meliodas. Like I said, he just deserves a round of applause. Come on, folks. This just deserves another round of applause, and like, man, it's just so exciting to see the fact that Bon is actually joining in. At least he's gonna be the first one to get in there. And also remember, if we look at this chapter, we clearly see that Bon took down was it like 4 or 5 hearts out of the 10 commandments, and you're just here like, WTF? What is going on here? Bon is just literally Deus Ex Machina on everything right now. Not in a bad way, of course, but just like, like the minute that you start reading, the minute Bon enters the field and you're gonna read it, you're gonna be like, holy snap! You're gonna be stuck on it. You're gonna be like looking, reading every single panel. You'll be like, oh my god, what's next? I'm going too fast. You're gonna start reading it so fast. You're gonna be done by the end of the chapter. You're gonna be like, oh man, that's the chapter. You're gonna be excited for the next one. I actually am telling you the truth, folks. Holy snap! I am excited, and I'm also the fact that I actually like the way this chapter was actually presented in itself as well, because of the fact that we see when Bon enters the field, this mofo, he comes in using one of, I believe it's still his own magic. It's like some kind of zero phase or something like that, where he literally hides his presence, because the Ten Commandments didn't even notice Bon entered the field. And I love the way Nakaba did this. It's so hilarious. I swear. The minute I'm trying to remember her name. Meraskyla, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is called Meraskyla. The minute that she was taking out Meliodas' soul, holy snap! You literally see Bon come in, grabs her face, snaps it upside down, rips her mouth apart, throws on the ground and says, "Excuse," and then he just literally looks at her and says, "Excuse me? Excuse me?" I couldn't quite hear that. What was that last part you were trying to say? And yeah, I'm here like just dying of laughter. I just love Nakaba's sense of humor right there. Like, man, Bon, you just came in and just took the show. Legitly, this chapter is literally meant for you. And also, we also gotta love the fact that Bon, of course, is now gonna have to say goodbye to his beloved Elaine right there. He's gonna have to say goodbye to her. I know a lot of people are going to be going, oh no, they're going to be depressed and sad that Bon's lover is going to go away. But you got to remember, she was here on borrowed time. So, of course, we can't forget the fact that, she's not really resurrected. More like I would say is just being manipulated. It's just that Meraskyla is not actually controlling it to her full extent no more. It's now more the fact that Elaine is just doing her own thing now. But I got to love the fact that Bon has come to terms and said, you know what, I'm going to kill Meraskyla. She has to go. But I'm going to bring you back no matter what. And of course, Bond has the whole entire lifetime to bring her back. So of course, we're gonna be looking at this. There's still hope. Let's just put it this way: there's still hope for Bond to bring back his beloved future wife. Let's just remember that, and it's got to remember the fact that Gloxinia, Gloxinia, Gloxinia. I'm sorry for pronouncing this. Just that, man, it's very hard pronouncing some of these names. It's just that Gloxinia is used the last of his power to be able to heal, and he used it on Maraskyla, and that's what I literally found. Like I said, Nakaba's sense of humor is just hilarious. The fact that the person that Gloxinia just basically healed is now, of course, just like I want to say shriveled up, but just the fact that immobilized for now, just for now at the moment. Of course, each of them still have their dimming powers, and they can all still like regenerate body parts and everything. You got to remember the fact that also as well that what is going to happen now that Gloxinia is going to be, I'm thinking he's going to be out of the picture. That's what I'm actually wondering at the fact as well. Gloxinia is going to be out of the picture, and what other 10 commandments? Because you got to remember the other 10 commandments haven't shown none of their powers as well, so we're still kind of curious as to what's going to happen. And you got to remember that Meliodas is still trapped in that place, so Meliodas is kind of limited to his powers in this couple of chapters that's going to be coming out. So I'm kind of still curious as to what Nakaba's going to be doing in order to move the story forward. Like I said, I'm thinking that now not 10 commandments. Now the 7 deadly sins are actually going to come in the playing field and help out, which is going to bring me another point: the fact that when they meet Gauther, that's what is going to just literally mind-boggle. Like, what's going to happen with Gauther now? If Gauther does meet them back, are they actually going to try to regain his memories? Are they going to try to capture him and then run away? There's going to be like a lot of speculations when Gauther returns to the field and help Meliodas out. Like I kind of see it like going into one for all and saying, you know what, for Meliodas, while Meliodas recovers, we'll hold him down, Meliodas, and try to just stall them give them enough time so Meliodas can recover a little bit. And then you could say that Elizabeth could come in and heal Meliodas at the same time while the 7 deadly sins are trying to hold the 10 commandments back. But remember, this whole entire chapter, amazing, just amazingly done. Amazing. And you gotta remember, the chapter is still not done. This chapter was just not pure action. You gotta remember this. There was a flashback. The 10 commandments, Estrosa would actually mention the fact that Meliodas was actually the leader of the demon clan. And you gotta remember the fact that when Meliodas was actually mentioned, they showcase pictures on the panels where they showed the older generation of the 10 commandments, and you clearly see that Estrosa is more like, and his love is more of an admiration. It's not really like a love. I knew it wasn't some kind of Yao kind of stuff. I knew it wasn't kind of something like that, because I'm just like thinking like, Nakaba, no, you're not doing this. You're not doing this, man. Like I personally wasn't feeling it that way. I've read a lot of comments where in the manga section where I was reading at that, a lot of people were like, oh my god, Estrosa's in love. He's looking for that. He's looking for his woman. I'm just like here thinking, no, man, it's like he's just praising someone, like that kind of love, like a respectful kind of love, like a platonic kind of love. And I knew it, like just the fact that Estrosa had that kind of situation, because the fact that when they showcase the previous, I would say the flashback, you clearly see that Estrosa is admiring Meliodas. And you gotta remember, they even showcase how Meliodas was acting in the flashback. Meliodas was actually a very, I would say, frightening person as well. Even I was frightened at the fact that you actually see the way that he was killing part of the goddess's clan, and he's just beheading with this giant sword. And you know what's funny? I love the fact that that giant sword that they used was the same sword in the one-shot volume that Nakaba used to help illustrate his story. It was the same sword. I don't know if any of you like kind of saw that at themselves. I saw it, and I was looking at it, the sword. I'm like, that's the same sword he used in the one-shot. That's interesting. It's very interesting, Nakaba. I love how you're using some of your old skits right there. But you gotta remember, like I said before, in the flashback, we also see the fact that Meliodas also killed some of the previous 10 commandments. So like this whole chapter is literally explaining more of how Meliodas was actually the cause also of the whole war. He orchestrated the whole war. He actually was in charge of the rebellion against the demon clan, and you're just here wondering, you're just here, like I said, you're just here stuck, like, what? WTF, what is going on here? What the heck is going on here? Meliodas is the one that helped orchestrate it, you know, and because of that, Meliodas is actually kind of it's his own fault for kind of generating the new generation of the Ten Commandments as well. I'm trying to remember the guy from the giant clan. What was his name? Uh, Dolor, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Dolor. He was, well, because something must have happened to him that in order for him to join the Demon Clan, and Gloxinia, something must have happened in order for both those two to join the Demon Clan. Which I'm hoping that they show a flashback in the later chapters as well, in to showcase what's going on between these two characters and how they joined it. Because, you know, they explained that Gloxinia and Dolor are very two new members of there, so they must have the reasons for joining the Demon Clan. But man, the hype is real now on freaking Nanatsu no Taizai, because of the fact that we are going to see some pure battle action in the next couple of chapters. But that's it for this chapter review. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this review, because I sure as heck did. I enjoyed this chapter very much. Bon was beautiful. He has no regrets no more for leaving Elaine now. And it was that little scene was also a little hurtful as well. The fact that Bon's character progression is always turning out beautiful. You know, it's his love for Elaine is strong. You can clearly see that, and a lot of fans are gonna sympathize with Bon in this chapter again. Like every time Bon is mentioned, people just sympathize. I saw Nakaba is like making Bon like the idol star right after Meliodas. I swear. And of course Meliodas, we get to see more of his darker self. And when he showcased him, he actually looked very demonic too. Eesh. A little scary right there, but you know, a little frightening. That's your guys' decision. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about this chapter. I sure as heck enjoyed this chapter very much. Well, but let me know what your theories on and speculations on what this chapter. What do you guys think is gonna happen next? What do you guys think Astrosa's power is? Because, you know, I'm still thinking about what his power is still being. Because I'm still as curious as to what happened, or how Astrosa's picture was taken to showcase that that's Meliodas. You remember that. Also, what do you guys think about Gauther? What do you guys think is going to happen to him in the future events with Azukai as well? Remember, Azukai is after Gauther, so it's just, you know, a lot of like mixed triangles and battles are going on in this scene. And also, what do you guys think about Gilfrost? What's his deal? Do you guys think he's gonna come in? And Merlin? Do you guys think Merlin is also gonna come in the battlefield as well, or do you guys think Merlin's gonna be out of not joining the fight with the Deadly Sins? But like I said, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about this. Like I said, I still enjoyed this chapter, but don't forget, if you guys enjoyed my content, don't forget to subscribe. But this is Mr. Zen signing out.